this is a project you're gonna do with your dad. So make sure the moms are gone. Are the moms gone? Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You are gonna make salt dough. So what you're gonna need is about half a cup. It's not an exact science, but it's about a half a cup of flour. And you can use gluten-free flour if you need to have gluten-free. Half a cup of flour, about 1/4 a cup of salt. Okay, and you want to mix that up a little bit. And then you're gonna do about 1/4 cup of water. So, sorry, I forgot to get some water. And mix that up. You might need a little extra water, but this is gonna create the dough that you're gonna use to make your Mother's Day gift. So you're gonna need to mix this all up and knead the dough. If it's crumbly like this, that means you need a little bit more water. But you're just gonna keep kneading the dough until it becomes almost like Play-Doh. So we'll need a little bit more water. Pour a little bit of water in. And then just to get the balance right, if it's too sticky, you can add a little bit more flour. So you're going to get your dough, knead it up like this, and then you're ready to create your Mother's Day gift. Okay, so once your salt dough is made, you can take a piece of it, roll it into a ball, and then what you're gonna do is flatten it out with your hand. And sorry, Lucy's just coming home. You're gonna flatten it out with your hand like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to pinch the sides up to make a little bowl. So she can put her rings in it, or some earrings, or put it by her bed, put it by the sink when she washes dishes. Just gonna kind of pinch it up like that. And then if you come in close, in the center, you'll kind of flatten it out. And then you can take your thumb or your finger and just push your finger in to make a fingerprint. And then in the other direction, like you're making a V, put your finger the other way, and you can see it makes a heart. The other thing you can do is you can make a little keychain if you want by taking a smaller ball, rolling it, flattening it out, and doing the same thing with your fingerprint. One this way, one that way in the V, and you have a little heart. And then you can take a straw, the end of a straw or a toothpick, and just make a hole so that after you bake it, you can string it with some string. Then what you're gonna wanna do is carefully take them, put them on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper or foil, and set them in the oven. Now, after we've baked everything, you can take it out of the oven. You can see that these little necklace charms or keychain charms, they're very hard. This wasn't quite done. It's still a little mushy. I baked it at 250 for about 3 hours and it's still not done. So I can let it air dry for maybe a day or so. But this, I think, turned out real nice. It's a little dish. When I wash my hands, I can take my rings off and put them in my little dish. Or I could hang this from a necklace or put it on my keychain. So I hope that you wish your mother a happy Mother's Day and you have fun making this with your dad.